What's up, everybody? This may come as a shock to some of you, but the RTA system in Summoner's War isn't entirely perfect. Hold on, bear with me. I know you're disagreeing with me. You're saying, Bagel, I don't know what you're talking about. This is perfect. RTA is wonderful. It is my favorite part of Summoner's War. I know, but I have to disagree that for some people, it's a little stressful. Like, for example, 90% of the Summoner's War player base who is like early to mid game and doesn't have OP, nat 5s, runes, and crazy amounts of experience. It could be a little bit stressful when you jump into a match and you're fighting against someone who's just autoing you that has 50 times the amount of runes and units that you have and is just gonna auto you, make your experience completely miserable. And what do you even have to take away from that at the end? Like, what rewards? There's not really a lot of reward. There's some mounts. Hooray, there's some Elliot costumes. There's some wings. Hooray, what else is there? Oh, you get a couple scrolls. Okay, you only have to do like a billion matches to get a couple scrolls. So there are some problems with the RTA system, the matchmaking, and the rewards in general. And it could be better. It could be better. So I want to show you a game that this is not sponsored, this is not product placement or anything. I want to show you a game that I was playing on my second channel, youtube.com/Bagelmon. That's a plug. That one is a plug. Game that I've been playing a little bit on the second channel. And there's an RTA system in it, and it looks like they took the idea of what Summoner's War RTA is, or maybe some other games RTA, and they just improved on it. So I'm going to show you the RTA system there. And hopefully we can get some conversation going, or get some awareness that, like, oh, this is an interesting way of doing it. This is Saint Seiya Awakening Knights of the Zodiac. This is a game, like, I've just been playing casually on the side. There's some problems with the game. There's some great stuff with the game. This is based on the Netflix show and stuff like that. So I just want to show you the RTA stuff. This is the RTA section, Sacred Duel, right? So one of the nice things about it, well, a few of the nice things about it is, one, it's, yes, I want to take part. Yes, I'm also a beginner. Number one, whatever units that you have, the power level is all balanced. Nothing comes into play as far as like how you have your gear and stuff like that. Everything is power balanced to the same level. That's number one. Number two, if you go to the mall right here, there are these items. What are these items? So it looks like they're units that cost a certain amount of tokens. What is this? What is this, Bagel? These are units that you can rent. You do enough Sacred Duels in the game, and you rent these different units. Like, these ones are very easy to get, so you're not gonna really, like, for the most part, unless like maybe you're missing like one of the A rank stuff. All the B ranks, like, everyone should have those anyway. And then you go down here and you can even rent, it says Apprentice Division, but you can even rent like the S tier units as well. So they have those, and you can just play, you can't play the whole game with them, but you can play this mode of the game with them. You can use them here, and then if you're like, oh, I really like this would be great to, maybe I want to summon, if there's like a special event where like you could possibly get this one, or get like the shard. There's different ways of doing the summonings. I have a couple things from like the RTA last week, the Sacred Duels last week, so I have like a couple points. So like we could see here, like if I wanted to get that, we could use that. But you're able to rent out, like, imagine if you're early to mid game player, and you're like, oh, all the bad rune luck that I've had in the entire game so far, I can go match up against like one of the best players in Summoner's War. Let me play devil's advocate. Com2us is never gonna do that where runes don't come into play. They're never in a million years gonna do that, because everyone has wailed so much for these runes that that's just gonna destroy it. That's not kind of what I'm trying to hope that we can maybe implement, but the idea of renting units, it's just temporary. It's not gonna break the whole game. It's just temporary that you get to rent a unit and you can play RTA. Like, imagine if you don't have like a Vanessa and you're like, oh, if I do a little bit of RTA, I can rent Vanessa for a couple days and then I get to use Vanessa and see what it's like. Or I can rent Hathor and see what that's like. See all the banning that gets done on her. So that's already nice. Number 2 is let's start matching. I'm not going to actually do the whole battle. I just want to show you guys one of the battles. So I have a few really nice units here. What are we... Oh, we're getting matched against the level 22. So they're like 13 levels below me, right? So let's go to the preparation page. So this is showing like I have a few of these units already. I have some S tier units. Then we see this one. What is this? Scorpio Milo. What is this guy? I don't have him. Why is he there? Well, this is the weekly free unit. So I can use things that are just weekly free. And I know they're going to different spots. I'm not going to get into why that is the case. But I can just put in units that I don't have. I can just stick them in there. Why? Because you get some of these units for free. They're just like in the rotation of like, could you imagine if you were doing RTA and it's like, oh, a chroma is free this week. You can just use a chroma. You can just stick a chroma in there. It's only for a week. You stick a chroma in there and then you just use a chroma. So, well, actually, I don't even know how I leave this phase. But, yeah, whatever. Let's go. Let's surrender. I just want to surrender. That's the point is not to show, like, the actual RTA. Oh, my God, we lost. Gosh darn. But more the fact that you have the opportunity to get all of these. Instead of being like, oh, I can't use that unit because I haven't spent $4,000. It's... Or haven't gotten lucky, or like, oh, the runes. I mean, I know Summoner's War is not going to do anything about the rune situation, but like, what a great idea to be able to have like free units in the rotation. Like imagine Josephine and a frigate, and why you want that frigate in there really bad? You know you're never going to summon it. I'm just saying, like, what a great idea to be able to not even have it for the rest of the game, but just be able to use it in that aspect. That would get a lot more players to care about RTA, to be able to rent some monsters that they've wanted for forever. It's just an interesting idea. Again, this is not sponsored message or whatever. There's no links to click. I just thought it was a cool idea. Saint Seiya is a fun game for what it is, but man, it's a rough. Like, to make you have no idea how hard it is to make a 6-star until you've played this game. It's insane. It's just ridiculous. I have no 6-stars in this game. None. I'm playing the game, but I have no 6. It's that ridiculous to make a 6-star in the game. It's, but yeah, but I can compete though in RTA, even with no 6-stars, I can still compete. But it's just an interesting idea that I thought was cool that I wanted to maybe share with the community. I know I've talked about it a little bit in some of the streams, and I was like, yeah, I would love if they did that in Summoner's War, but I really didn't share it much on the channel. So anyway, hope you guys got something out of this. I didn't really want to make a super long video talking about it, but it would be cool if even somewhat like a rental system where you can use different monsters that you haven't summoned that you just have temporary access to. I think it's a cool idea. Hopefully, Com2us, this gets to Com2us and they maybe think it's a good idea. It's already been implemented in this game. That's another gacha game that people are still wailing on. There's making money doing it because you don't get it in the whole game. You just get it in the one aspect. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and maybe there's almost a 0% chance that Com2us even cares about it, but maybe they'll at least take it into... realize that this is an option, right? Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.